This is James Kalm, the guy on the bike. Welcome you all back for another half-ass production. And today we're coming to you from East 58th Street. We're going to run in here at Spanierman Modern. See an exhibition titled Present Tense, created by Christensen and Mary Heilmann. Oh, there's Colette. It's a pretty ritzy uptown gallery here. Some of the Williamsburg crew are in this exhibition. So the title of the show is Present Tense, and it's featuring 14 different artists. They say in the press release that they actually selected this work on the basis of it being able to produce an instant visceral response in the viewer without the necessity of contextualization. This is called Spider Painting 2007 by Joe Fyfe. Fabric collage. Oh, there's the artist right there. Hey, Jill. This is Progressive Kalm 2004 by John Duff. This is a very interesting piece. I think, although John is known as a sculptor, a lot of his pieces have the sensibility of a thin membrane, almost as if it was like a stretched canvas, and then the space is sort of created between the inside and outside of the membrane. This is Alpine by Stefan Mueller. Acrylic on canvas. Stefan is a solid, long-time abstract painter here. This is a piece by Emery Blagdon, untitled, 1970. Emery Blagdon was one of the artists that we featured at the Outsider Art Fair, and he's a very interesting character. This piece actually has copper wire wrapped around it. And Emery is kind of an eccentric artist from Nebraska who died in the 1980s. But he envisioned these pieces as cosmic healing machines. And so this copper wire, I guess, has some kind of an antenna-like effect that will attract good vibes, but it does have a wonderful color sense and a kind of an inborn abstract design quality. This is a wonderful piece. This is by one of the curators, Christensen. This is actually made out of blocks of wood. A lot of these he finds at construction sites, demolition sites. He cuts them up and assembles them like a checkerboard. Some of them he paints over, some of them he uses the paint that he finds on them. This one is titled Eastbound. This is Crystal by our old friend Chris Martin. It's oil and spray paint on canvas, 31 by 26. I think this painting was actually visible in one of the studio visit tapes. This is called Too Blue by Polly Apfelbaum. synthetic fabric and dye on 2 cotton pillowcases. And one of the criteria for the exhibition was the artists were using unusual materials, and in some cases had eschewed the entire idea of stretched canvas. There's Don Clemens. This is a piece by Hermine Ford called Mussolini's Pavement. This piece is 77 by 48 inches. Painting by Mary Heilmann called Weave, 1982. This really does show her kind of simplified structure, bold color, very direct paint handling. By Stanley Whitney, 2008. There's another aspect to a lot of the work, and that is the urgency or the need to get it down. Get it down now. It's by Taro Suzuki, untitled, 2002 to 2003. Kind of gives you a moire effect. Pop art with a pristine, glossy surface. See, there's Sherry Mendelson in front of the Stephen Westfall painting. This is called Large Square. There's Chuck going for his close-up there. Hey, thanks, Chuck. This is a nice piece. I think it's oil and alkyd canvas. Stephen is also well known as an art critic. There's a lot of writing for Art in America. Oh, there's David Reed. This is another outsider artist. This is the well-known Martin Ramirez. This is called The Train, 1954. I think it's extraordinary the way a lot of this abstract work fits in with some of these outsider pieces. A little view of the back gallery here. This is another wonderful piece by Don Christensen. This is maybe my favorite piece in the show. This is called Up from the South. Oh, coloristically, that's fabulous. This is another piece by Emery Blagdon, untitled, 1970. I believe this is just enamel paint and sequins on a funky old board. So this is present tense, curated by Don Christensen and Mary Heilmann at Spanierman Gallery. Thanks, Kate.